前总统川普今天上午在纽约出庭接受法庭有关于他本人、他俩儿子及川普企业多年欺诈案件的审理。进入法庭前，他发表了10分钟左右的讲话。
This is what we have. It's a scam. It's a sham. Just so you know, my financial statements are phenomenal. They are actually less in terms of the numbers used than the actual net worth. The actual net worth is substantially more. No bank was affected. No bank was hurt. They don't even know why they have to be involved. And they've so testified. They can't believe that they're involved because they were paid back on time. There were no defaults. There were no problems. And it was like a perfect client. In the meantime, people are being murdered all over the sidewalks of New York. There was no victim here. The banks were represented by the best, biggest, most prestigious law firms in the state of New York, actually in the country. Some of the biggest and best law firms. In all cases, the biggest and best law firms. That's who represented them. The banks got back their money. Again, there was never a default. There was never a problem. Everything was perfect. There was no crime. The crime is against me because we have a corrupt district attorney, a corrupt attorney general, and it all comes down from the DOJ. They're totally coordinated. It's in Washington because I'm the leading candidate. I'm leading Biden by 10 points, and I'm leading the Republicans by 50 and 60 points. That's pretty much, they say, over. I never accept that, but they say it's over. This has to do with election interference, plain and simple. They're trying to damage me so that I don't do as well as I'm doing in the election. Our country's gone to hell. We have a country that's in decline, serious decline. We have a man running our country who has no clue, doesn't know what he's doing, and you know it better than anybody because you have to cover him. What they've done with open borders, what they've done with interest rates and taxes, it's a disgrace. So what we have here is an attempt to hurt me in an election.
川普故意把案件政治化，万般抵赖他的罪行。
It's an attempt to hurt me in an election. This never happened before, where President of the United States leaves office and gets indicted. And the reason I got indicted was that I ran. If I didn't run, I'd be sitting right now on a beach like Biden does every time, even though he's supposed to be working. So very simply put, it's a witch hunt. It's a disgrace. We have a corrupt attorney general in this state. You see how she does? This trial was railroaded and fast-tracked. This trial could have been brought years ago, but they waited till I was right in the middle of my campaign. The same with other trials and indictments. It's all run by DOJ, which is corrupt in Washington. Everything goes through them. They're all corrupt people. Frankly, our country is corrupt. And that's one of the reasons I'm running. We're going to straighten it out. They have one property that's worth anywhere from 50 to 100 times what this judge put down as a value. Put down a value $18 million, and the property's probably worth, could be anywhere from 50 to 100 times more than that. And a lot of those numbers could even be low. We have other properties, the same thing, so he devalued everything. I didn't even put in my best asset, which is the brand in terms of value. Coca-Cola, take a look at their value. They have a value. The value of their brand is more than everything else put together. My brand is extremely valuable. I didn't even use it in my financials. If I wanted to build up a financial statement, I would have built it up by using brand in addition to everything else. We have the greatest properties. We have among the greatest properties in the world, and I have to go through this.
大家听一听纽约总检察长 Letitia James 怎么说。我们已经证明川普谎报了他的净资产，以此来使自己变得更富有，并且欺骗了金融系统。在美国，无论你多么富有或多么有权势，违法都会带来后果。看一看对于川普的调查是什么时候开始的。2019年3月正式立案，这是川普当政期间。经过3年多取证，2022年9月21日正式起诉。2023年9月23日，法官取信我们的证据，今天审判开始了。这是 Letitia James 在美东时间上午7点发的推文。他说，从2011到2021年， 川普和他的川普集团制作了虚假和误导性的财务报表，大幅夸大了他的净资产。这些报表被用来为数亿美元的贷款和保险活动更优惠的条件。我们在陈述案情时，我们很自信地认为川普、他的同伙和他的公司将为他们多年来的不当行为承担责任，因为没有任何人可以凌驾于法律之上。川普在马嘎及华川粉眼里是神选之子，他们看不到川普的恶行吗？川普大学的欺诈案会不知道吗？今天就说到这，下次再见。